various makes, various types. There's all sorts of reasons for some of these bikes being out here. That they're showing them off. These guys with the Harleys, they're showing them off more than anybody else. Especially that lad there. Yeah, he's got a sense of humour. Needs it. I think we'll have that Kawasaki, a 1979 Kawasaki. There'll be a lot of people here who remember the fours, all these universal Japanese fours. Quite special things. This one isn't as it came out of the factory, and that's true of a lot of these motorcycles, but that's what bikes about sometimes. You make them individual. If you visited the Kawasaki stand, you'd see quite a variety of stuff, but let's listen to this one. That was up to 8,000 revs. Not bad really, was it, for 1979? Is that older than you? No, not quite. No. So, if you had one of these babies, or you've still got one, does it look as good as that? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but thanks for that one. That was a joy, absolute joy. Ride it down there, let it rip a bit. Yeah? In complete contrast. And that's what's in that hole's all about, isn't it? 1956 matchless. I know this, it's not knowledgeable. Those who can't see it down there, there's a card on the side and I'm reading it. It's never been restored, it says. It's original as well. Yeah, a 1956 matchless 350cc. And it also says here G3 LCT. This was before all them LC Yamahas and all that, weren't it? It doesn't sound the same, guys. It doesn't sound the same. In fact, it hardly sounds at all, does it? Yeah. Scott has been putting motorcycles together. Yeah, I do get it. I do get it. For those of us who are stood around and thinking, what the heck's going on? They're starting back up and going nowhere. Well, it's what you do. It's what you do. Right. Oh my God. There's always some, isn't they, turn up, want to be, you know. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Last time I was assaulted by somebody dressed up. Oh dear, don't bend down. Oh yes, yeah. It's Darth Vader, isn't it? Yeah. I used to watch Star Trek as well. Yeah. Beam me up, Scotty. It is them, isn't it? It is them. There's all these kids looking. Look at the kids down here. Yeah. And the bloke who's looking most, he's 40. Right, I think we'll have an Harley just to get him out of the way a bit. Are we having you? Yeah, we'll have him. We'll have him.
Do you want me?
May the force be with you.
Oh.
Yeah. Check the registration. It's one of them personal jobs. I'm not going to tell you what the letters stand for. It could be international, really. Well, that's it. Here we go. Born to be one. is nice, isn't it? And I'm talking about the bike. Should we head down there then? Okay. No raping, no pillaging on the way, will you? Lock up your daughters. Oh, that was terrible, wasn't it? Yeah. I don't know about you, but some of that there, Ducatis usually have to be careful. Is there no one? No. They can be famous for doing all sorts of things that people don't think they do. I mean, clutches rattle on some, don't they? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they can. Well, the dry clutch is an optional extra. So if you want the rattle, you can order it. You can pay extra. Have you heard that one? Eh? You can pay extra to have the Ducati clutch rattle. What's that all about? No, this is the Diavolo. Devil. Ducati's devil bike. Yeah. You don't study Satan or out like that, do you? No, quite an interesting machine. A bit of a back tyre bigger than what I've got on my car. You know, I mean, it's just ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, when you get down to it, pointless, isn't it, really? Isn't it? I mean, how are you going to go to work on that? No, you don't, do you? Oh, he goes to work on it. Are you a Ducati dealer then? No. Oh. Have you got a lot of money? Tell the wife I'm leaving. Yeah. No, but they do look different, and I always think about the Diavolo that somehow there was that little bit of Italian flair that created a sort of bike of this type, you know, sort of like a monster type, cruiser type, power bike, all that. I hate to say this, but in the same sort of vein as a VMAX. Yeah? I mean, similar, different. They're also, for you kids who are thinking your daddy should get one, quite expensive, aren't they? Yeah, yeah. So, on that note, with your matching leathers, take it down there, but turn it on again. Go on, go on. I know it might look similar to that, but this is a 1200cc engine. So, major difference with the 1700. Ride's good? Yeah? Yeah? I'm talking about the bike. Don't tell the wife, George. How long you had it?
Year and a half.
Year and a half? Not bad, is it? Yeah? How much do you ride it?
I've had a frozen shoulder this last year, so not much. First year I rode it quite a bit.
Yeah, frozen shoulder.
Yeah.
Can't ride it. Yeah, it's rained a lot.
Yeah, I've got a V-strom for the rainy days.
Oh, posh bugger. Got a V-strom for the rainy days. Oh, poor old Suzuki. Oh, snob. You like it? Yeah. Is it your first Harley?
Yes.
First Harley. What's your job?
Just a council worker. Drop off.
Oh, God bless you. God bless you.
Just a council
Yeah.
worker.
What you do? Collect the meter money?
No, I was in the library.
Work in the library and you've got this?
Yeah.
Do them ladies know who come in?
Yes.
Oh, they do. Bet you tell them. Go on, late rip, and then when you've given us a bit, take it down there, my love. Sorry, I can't say that. the 600cc version of Suzuki's incredibly successful Bandit range. The Bandit's probably outsold a lot of other bikes big time. Also a favourite in terms of customising, doing things too. You can get lots of stuff for them. I know the bike rallies we go to, there's unbelievable numbers, and there's a lot of stuff that people have done with them. They're actually become members of the family, and they're economic relatively to a lot of bikes. They're cheap, you know, and I don't mean cheap in a nasty sense, but cheap, you know, financially. So one heck of a machine, and it does make me reflect of way back in the late 60s when, you know, anything that came out of Japan was described as Jap crap. No, they got it wrong, didn't they? They got it major wrong. Yeah. Yeah. Hashtag.
Got a hashtag on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah. Have it?
Rachel's with hashtag sparkles.
Oh. Oh, she's into all this Twitter stuff and Facebook and curvy riders. Nice little stall. Yeah, hell of a stall. Kawasaki 250 triple. These got really interesting, didn't they, in way back, late 60s, going into the 70s. Kawasaki made a number of triples. They started off with an evil thing, the 500. I remember seeing a Swedish guy in the Isle of Man. It was the first time I ever saw anybody on a public road do a wheelie. This guy went past us on a Swedish registered bike, and it was just awesome. Handled terrible, smoke everywhere, used petrol like it were going out of fashion, and then they got it right eventually. They made a 750 version, a 350 version, a 400 version, and this was the tiny one. It's quite something to think about, the fact that this is a 250cc and there's 3 cylinders there. You know, that's getting close to GP racing type levels. Yeah? 3 carbs, 3 sets of points, and a lot of late nights trying to keep it in tune, I guess. No, they're not that bad. He's saying that. He's a good Kawasaki owner. This is one of these guys who spent at least half this weekend cleaning it, haven't you? I mean, I caught you clean. He says he doesn't clean it. He's got a box full of polishers and stuff, and it's terrible. 2-stroke again. You younger ones, get somebody to explain what a 2-stroke is. Nothing sexual, nothing like that. Let's hear it again. It isn't noisy, is it? I mean, it's beautiful. That turned out to be probably one of the quietest machines we have, isn't it? When you think about it. Right, something... Oh, here's another one. Oh dear. Oh, you think you know how to clean. This guy knows how to clean. Came yesterday. What time did you start cleaning this? Can you remember? Started cleaning it at 9 o'clock yesterday morning. What time did you finish? 7:30 last night, when you seemed to walk away from it. I've never seen anybody do anything like that. 400. 750. Oh, 750 sounds intriguing. And somebody's joining you. slightly different. Just on a, you know, it's given me a bit of a smile for obvious reasons, because it's a Harley that didn't start. Yeah. I've got a buddy in Motorcycle Action Group. If you're an active motorcyclist and you want to protect motorcycling, I suggest you join the Motorcycle Action Group, because it's getting silly. When they soon start trying to think in terms of coming up to Edinburgh and start charging you to come into Edinburgh on your motorcycle, like they're just about to do in London, then you'll be saying, why did they allow that to happen? Well, I'm telling you, guys, it's going to happen. It's not far off. You need to resist that. Motorcycle Action Group is a way of dealing with that. No, a guy I know at Motorcycle Action Group, he used to drive a transit van and follow 8 Harleys down to Faro, which is in Portugal, big annual summer rally. And he used to ride down for no other reason that he wanted to collect the Harleys as they broke down. But we'll not go into that one. Will it start? Will it start? Yeah. Go on, give it a... You can live in hope, can't you? Trying to choke. No. It was an effort, wasn't it? Sorry guys. Yeah. It's a charity bike. Alright, charity begins at home, all that, but this is for the charities, the Royal National Lifeboat Institute. They do a lot of work around our shores, don't they? And a lot up in Scotland. Okay, it's a slightly expensive ticket, isn't it? Relatively speaking. But you've a chance to win this in the raffle. Now, my reckoning is that I know it's 10 quid a ticket. I know that. You know, 2 or 3 people could get together on that. But the thing is, it's for a good cause. And I reckon the other side of the coin is, because I'm a Yorkshireman and I'm not having a go. Tighter than you bugger Scots, I'll tell you. So, the end of the day, 10 quid sounds a good one to me, because maybe not a lot of people have a go, will they? Exactly. And so the chances could be very good. Yeah. The fact that it doesn't run, what about that? Alex Jones has bought a ticket. Well done. I might be kidding. I might be embarrassed into this now. Right. So it wouldn't start, but we did ask it to come down, didn't we? And it wouldn't start, but we didn't think we wanted to lose the opportunity. So if there's any generous people out there would like to go to, it's at the Bikers Cove. Yeah, Bikers Cove in the corner. If you want to go up there and, you know, make a contribution, it would be appreciated. Can I just say as well that if you couldn't make the 10 quid for the raffle ticket, it's quite acceptable to go and put a quid or 2 quid in. Is he your toy boy? No, we're just good friends. Tell us what it is before we kick off any further. It says Moody on it. Oh yeah? Yeah, sometimes, yeah. What is it? Yeah, Honda RC45. Oh. 1999 Honda RC45, a racing bike. Written by Jim Moody and the senior TT. Oh. Standing start 124.5, Jim Moody on this machine, round the Isle of Man. I think that's... yeah. But you Harley boys might like to hear that this broke down on the second lap. We just did it out of sympathy. No, but exceptionally successful, famous machine, the RC45. Go on then, let's hear it. Right, that were nice. That were nice. I didn't realise exactly what it was. I'd seen it earlier in the day, and I thought that's pretty. But it sounds pretty as well. Great stuff. Right, this is a 125 single, KH125 Kawasaki single, water cooled. I think we could say that this has been slightly modified, I think you'd say, wouldn't you? This lad doesn't go to work on it, and he's a bit older than the lad. For the Harley guys again, I just have to explain to you that the green bike in the corner has got a Kawasaki engine, won't start. Oh, that was... Must be some compression there, kid. Don't let us down. Does it run out of petrol? Yeah. Typical, isn't it? Have you seen size of tank? Yeah. It's like 2 egg cups. You're not messing with it, are you? Haven't you got recovery?
No. Just lift it up.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, it's oh dear. This one's even worse. This is Yamaha stuff, innit? This. Oh, Krauser.
Won World Championships this engine.
This engine has won World Championships. Can you hang on a second?
I'm going to do next day, hold on.
I've had to put up with this for the last 4 or 5 years, I'm telling you. Yeah. I want to be able to listen to my wife nagging me. Don't tell her, George, will you? Don't tell her. 4 cylinders, 3 cylinders, 20 cylinders, 4 cylinders. Various other things, KTMs and stuff. These are very much old school. They come from where I come from. They come from Yorkshire. Yeah, okay, they make a lot of noise, I know. And smoke. A guy called Anford taught me this. I know where there's a couple of first aid rooms, you know, so you can cop yourself to death. Twin cylinder 2-strokes, water cooled. Down there there's a 1936, a 1932 and a 1929. If you put them together it makes really strange dimensions. But yeah, she wouldn't have been attractive, would she? The thing to recognise is that you might be smiling and thinking these 2-stroke motorcycles are a little bit, you know, wow and all that, and a little bit strange to start and kicking smoke out. It's also worth recognising that Scotch used to win TT races, which is pretty special. There are people here who are thinking, what's a TT race? Well, ask somebody a little bit older and they'll explain it to you. We'll have the Suzuki?
Together.
Yeah. Together? Oh. CB500 Honda twin, parallel twin, and a SB650 Suzuki V twin. Yeah, these guys are sponsored by Coleman's Mustard. It's actually heads up racing. They've got a tent in the corner. You can go and have a look at the racing thing. It's a project for young people, so it's pretty worthwhile. It's not, you know, I can have a smile about things, but it's a very worthwhile project for young guys. And girls? The battery's dead on the SB650. Oh, on this one. Yeah. The course that these lads are on is about motorcycle maintenance. Yeah. Oh, we're going to use a starter on it, on a seat. Oh. Come on, son. Get it back here. Have you ever done this? No. You people down there, get ready to move. Yeah, he's never done this before. This is frightening us to death. Hope the insurance guys are not around. Oh, here we go, he missed that. He's going backwards, it's harder on a twin cylinder bike, isn't it? You've never done this before? Never. That lady there with the purple, can you just step to one side? Rev it a bit more. Easy, Tom. Seeing as number 13 had never done that roller thing before, can we have a little ripple of applause for that? Because he did quite well. Yeah. Come on, go red. I think we're due for another. Oh no, an Oriental beat. Oh my God! 1 minute it's Darth Vader, then it's Eric Estrada. Is it? He was a classic, wasn't he? Shit! California Highway Patrol. The California Highway Patrol motorcycle division still has over 400 motorcycles. The big Kawasaki there was a feature bike for many years, a long time. They took the thing off Harley. Harleys weren't used for quite a time. Way back they used Indians, V-twin Indians. They've moved on. They've got a mixture of things now, including BMWs, which is a bit of a surprise. But still a very big police department in Los Angeles. Look at that, you see, he's booked them lads already. Yeah. A Honda Davidson. I wonder how many people have stood around thinking, will he drop it? Keep that going a bit, young man. See, that weren't bad, was it? Not a Harley, but another Oriental. A bit of a pain. Suzuki's through there, 800. Suzuki's... Turn it off, I've had enough. Yeah, they make quite a number of V-twins, and there's people who've had experience of them who'll know that they're not a bad V-twin either. I've never had one, so I'm not being biased or like that. A smaller one. This particular one has got an emphasis, and the reason it's called the Poppy Bike. For those of you who want to see it, top side of the hull, that end, if you want a closer look, and it's got a connection with the British Legion. Poppy is displays that, and this is one of several bikes in the country, and indeed there are vans and there's all sorts of stuff, cars, which pay some sort of tribute to the people who were lost not just in life terms, but lost in other terms as far as a particular war was concerned, and that was the First World War. And it's just, what is it now, 100 years since that ended. So British Legion, amongst others, are collecting money, as they do throughout the year, towards helping sort of veterans. Clearly they don't help a lot of veterans now from the First World War, because a lot of those guys are not with us anymore. There's not hardly anybody left. My dad were a prisoner of war. I spoke nice about you, but you don't have to go mad. I saw that, darling. Oh, shouldn't say that these days. Oh my God. Oh dear. Oh. He's got a lot to account for, that Harvey wine gum, hasn't he? Did you hear that over there? Did you hear that? Doing what that lady just did was intentional. It wasn't an accident. It's the only way to stop it. Because they don't fit in with ignition keys, you see. Really. It was a 125cc single cylinder two-stroke made way back. This one's dated 1957. But this one's a 150 for those aficionados of this particular bike. Again, for all those people who've only got ideas about Hondas, Kawasaki, Yamaha, etc., this is British in terms of its make, made down in the Midlands of England, But it's actually a war reparation. The engine originally started as a German engine, DKW, and many others took it over. Yeah. You've learned something there, haven't you? Yeah. Deutsche Kuhn. Yeah. Nice job. Looks good. And I'm talking about the bike. Don't tell them it. V-twin Honda, their answer to Ducati, I guess. Yeah? Oops, got to be careful what I said there, haven't I? Sorry, their answer to, this is a Japanese Italian bike. Yeah, proper bike, he's just said. V-twin, yeah, we got to remember though that this particular machine, well, a machine based on it, this is the SP2, and it was the one that Colin Edwards, the Texas Tornado, he won the World Superbike Championship on these. So when you think other people didn't do it, and it's always been Ducatis, and it's always been recently Kawas, Hondas did win it with this thing. Pardon? Yeah, it was pretty special. Go on, let's listen.